We're coming up to the end of the week. We're going to be having a look at Hcmc and what we have been seeing this week with price action, with a short volume and a few other things. If it sounds good, if it sounds like a good quick video to watch, make sure to leave a like on it and subscribe, because we do like to talk about Hcmc as much as possible, because I like to keep you guys informed and I also like to keep you guys engaged. I know a lot of people do like Hcmc and there is actually quite a lot going on with this company and a lot of stuff to talk about, so make sure to subscribe to this channel so you do not miss any of that. Well, now we're going to jump into this video. Do remember as well, I am not, I repeat, not a financial advisor, so this is not financial advice. But let's go. So first things first, we're going to start off on the simple charts, and we don't really have too much to speak about over here. We just see the same barcoding that we have been seeing for a while now with Hcmc. The 1 day is trading between the 0.0007 range and the 8s. The 5 day is trading in that range as well with very little movement. We actually had a few movements downwards actually to the 0.0006 range. The past month is quite flat as well, staying within that range realistically, maybe up to the 8s and 9s, but really now we are quite flat in this level, and we have been for a while. Now most of you will know by now, Hcmc, in my opinion at least, is a long-term hold, and subsequently the day-to-day price action doesn't mean too much. We can have a look at it, of course, and get a few opinions and look at what is going on in the wider market. So we can see specifically on Hcmc's StockTwits forum, which does tell us what people are saying about the company. Ultimately for today, message volume is down by 6.79%. Now clearly we have had big spikes in volume here and there, and that would be, I would assume, around important days which people are excited about, but so far volume is down by 6.79%. This means that overall on StockTwits specifically, people are not necessarily talking about the stock as much today. Now bear in mind, this is only one site and it's only one amount of viewers, so yes, we have 88,500 people who view this site and comment, but yes, we have message volume being reduced by almost 7% today. Not too significant on the day-to-day basis, but that is what we are seeing down here. On the sentiment, it does remain quite bullish. We're sat on 97.31% bullish, which is fantastic. Very little are bearish, but it is down ever so slightly today. Again, this is coming from StockTwits, which is not necessarily reliable. We have seen this in AMC before. The AMC forum has oftentimes said that the sentiment is down hugely, when I have seen nothing more than bullish messages after watching the forum for more than an hour. So again, take what you will from that, but that's just the data that we are seeing from here, and obviously the price is fluctuating between up and neutral for the day. So clearly people are talking about the stock less. It doesn't really matter in my opinion too much, but one thing that we are seeing in the past month or so, which is really good, is a bit of a trend change when we look to the volume between long and short. First things first, we can see down here from this big spike here on the 22nd of a few months ago, we can see that actually, yes, the interest from shorts has been going down, or the short volume has been going down, I should say. So we have the short volume percent down here, and we can see that from this point here, which is one of the first dates of recording down here, we can see we had a percentage of 23.06. Coming down to where we are right now, we're coming down to 22.23. So really we are almost exactly on that level. And even from these highs, or even from this level here, we can draw a flat line, or from this level here, we can draw a flat line downwards. So we can see that the short volume percentage has been going down, and the short volume in relation to what we have seen from long volume has been going down as well. Now we have had a few days like here where we had equal short to long volume almost, and again that is understandable to an extent. From every stock there's going to be bullish people, that's fine, that's people like us, but also from every stock there's going to be people who are bearish, and I think that's completely fine as well. I think coming up to what we are going to see from the next movement in the lawsuit, we definitely could see a big day which is like this, where we have very high buys on the bullish side and very high sells on the bearish side when it comes to the short volume. I don't think it matters too much, as shorts may get burned in this. I mean, yes, I do not think Hcmc is a short squeeze at all. I hear people talk about that. No, I do not believe it, but I think yes, shorts who do short the stock, yes, they may make money in the short to mid term, but in the long term, if you're short on this stock, I do not see it working out. I mean, yes, we have the lawsuit, we have certain days, and I think once one of these days does show a major change in the lawsuit, I think we probably are going to see a big spike in price. I think even if the next date in the lawsuit is significant and powerful and bullish, we could see an upwards movement in Hcmc, and that is what we would all love to see, but obviously it could have some implications for these shorts on Hcmc. So overall, the fact that we are seeing more longs than shorts is good in my personal opinion. I think it does show a potential early trend change when it comes to people's actual sentiment regarding HCMC. We already know that a few institutions are holding HCMC, and for an OTC penny stock, which is worth a fraction of a penny actually, it shows a very high sentiment and a very bullish sentiment in my opinion. I think it is all showing some very good things when you look specifically to the price action and the things which happen behind the scenes. So I'm very happy to see that today. I think it does show very good things. So another thing which I want to talk about right now for HCMC is, like I said, how we have been moving price-wise in the past week, and a few things which people have been saying regarding that. Because it is so boring, we're not going to look on the 1 day. We may look out to the 5 day where we can see a 51 is the RSI. Again, it would be quite flat because we haven't seen too much action and we're seeing a pretty flat MACD. The past month is now leveling out, 45 on the RSI and a very, very flat but slightly bearish sign on the MACD. Now, apparently, according to Yahoo Finance, today's volume is 1.06 billion. Bear in mind, we are not even at the end of the day yet, but we are seeing 1 day yesterday which was apparently green, and we have fallen a little bit today, but we are still neutral. Again, let's get rid of this. If we can see this be a bullish day like what we are seeing down here, coming back up to 0.0008, I think it is a good sign, and I would love to see that. So ultimately, for price action wise, I would be looking for a break over 0.0008 for the next move. I think if we can get up to the 9s, that would be fantastic. I think 10 is a level of support that we have seen before, and again, if we can get back up there, that would be completely wonderful. But I am also understanding that yes, we have had a bit of dilution a few months ago. I think that has definitely influenced a new floor for the share price and made it a little bit lower. So ultimately, I don't think any of this really matters, but I do think it is also useful to have a look at what is going on. We have seen relatively high volume recently. Again, a lot of buys are coming into HCMC, as I did mention. I think this is a good sign. I think a lot of people are very, very bullish on HCMC. I think this is shown clearly by people putting their money where their mouth is and purchasing the stock. So another week where the stock price is quite flat. When we see things like message volume and sentiment being down, I think message volume is fine being down because I think people understand that this is a long-term play, and to continuously post things on a forum may get annoying, but ultimately we are seeing more and more articles being published about HCMC this week, and I think that is good. I think as long as people do remain talking about HCMC, as long as people do not lose faith and hope in HCMC, we have a very fighting chance. I think the lawsuit will speak for itself, but I know for sure that we do have a strong team of investors who do think HCMC is a very, very good company. I think they will shine in the midterm, if not the long term as well. So that's just a quick look at what we have seen for HCMC this week. I think it is a good week. I'm happy that we haven't really dropped any lower, and I think going forwards into next week, I do remain very bullish. The date today is the 27th. I know a lot of people are talking about the 16th being an important date. We'll probably talk about that in a future video. We're going to do more and more videos on HCMC again. And I know I didn't do any for a while. I just had a while off, as you may do from time to time. But yes, we are back, and now we're going to be talking about HCMC more and more. Even if there isn't much to inform you on, I will do quick update videos like this, just so that everybody does remember HCMC and keeps updated on the correct and most important information. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further, we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks, including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes, and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that, guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.